What's going on, people? I just wanted to get into a little scripture, and usually when I do these, I talk and I elaborate. But this time, I'm gonna leave you with a question for you to think about. The scripture is Revelation chapter 1, verses 12 through 17. I turned around to see the voice that was speaking to me, and when I turned, I saw 7 golden lampstands, and among the lampstands was someone like the Son of Man, dressed in a robe, reaching down to his feet with a golden sash around his chest. His head and his hair were white like wool, as white as snow, and his eyes were like a blazing fire. His feet were like bronze glowing in the furnace, and his voice was like the sound of rushing waters. In his right hand he held 7 stars, and out of his mouth came a sharp double-edged sword. His face was like the sun shining in all its brilliance. When I saw him, I fell at his feet as though dead. Then he placed his right hand on me and said, "Do not be afraid." I tried to put myself in the Apostle John's shoes. I hear this voice behind me, and I turn around and I see this being like the Son of Man. His face shining in all its brilliance, his eyes like a burning fire. Out of his mouth comes a double-edged sword. He holds 7 stars in his right hand. He has this golden sash around his chest. I try to picture myself before him, and the Apostle John, he fell at his feet as though dead. Now the question that I want to leave you with goes back to Romans 14 through 11. Every knee shall bow before God, and every tongue will confess. Now, if every tongue confesses to God, if everyone bows before Christ, no matter if you picked up your cross and you lived the life that was pleasing to Him, if you lived the life where God was just an accessory and a tool that you added onto your life and that you called on Him when you felt necessary, or whether you didn't call on God at all, if every knee shall bow, is God going to have to break your knees to get you to bow down to Him, or will you willingly bow down out of reverence and respect because you know who you're standing before? If God took your life today, and He wouldn't be wrong for it, but if God took your life today, what would your life show as you stand before Christ? Would it show that you would willingly bow down before Christ when the day came, or that you waited just a second too long to pick up your cross and follow Him?